UK. You have a lot of demand of Microsoft Dynamics in UK, right? So very frankly, that's one of the good opportunities. So where you are located in UK, which place?
London.
Oh, that's good. In central London?
Yeah.
Okay, that's really good to hear this.
Where are you from?
I'm from Hyderabad.
Okay. So what's your background, sir? If you don't mind,
definitely. You will know my background. I'll let you know about myself.
Okay.
So what about your other friends? Did they join?
Yeah, I think it is showing 5 attendees are joined, but I'm not able to.
Hey, hi. Who's this?
Hey, Narayana. Hi, Rupam.
Hey, hi, Narayana. So
this is another one, Vignesh. He told me that he supposed to join.
Check with him if he is unmuted.
Okay, just check out that many times you use telephone connection. So make sure that you click on mic and speaker. That option would be, if it's enabled, then they can
Hello. Yeah, I think he joined. Hi, Vignesh.
Okay, that's good. So
hello, this is Vignesh.
Hey, hi. So let me know about you people now. Vignesh, what are you doing, and what's your background?
Yeah, I've been a developer for some time. And yeah, based out in London and work along with Narayana here.
Okay. So what development? Is it a .NET based development or any other language?
I started Siebel.
Okay, it's a Siebel. So I believe that you all are in the same project, right?
Yeah, not currently. I mean, here or there you can say sometime.
Okay. So what is your total years of experience, Vignesh? I mean, IT experience.
All are 5 years only.
Okay. And what about the other guy? Who's this? The other person?
Yeah.
Shiva Rupam.
Okay, Shiva. So what about you, Shiva?
It's pretty much the same as Narayana mentioned. The only change being I'm working as a support analyst at the moment, not from testing.
Okay.
I was doing testing all the way. For the past 1 year, I've been working as support analyst, setup box support analyst.
Okay. And for which technology? Support analyst for which technology?
That's not actually related to any technology. It's just the usual support, third line support, fourth line support.
Okay.
It's more of ITSM process, Rupam.
Okay. So it's a service desk. Can I assume it as a service desk?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. So that's good. So you might be very keen that why I'm asking you all this question. The reason behind this is that I'd like to know your background before I project this solution to you. I want to know whether you really suits to this environment or not, right? Whether it's a good course for you or not. So that's the reason I'm very much keen to know your background, because I don't want, guys, one rule here, please go on mute if you're not talking. You have a mute button on the top. Whenever you want to ask me something or you want to raise it out, then only unmute your mic. Otherwise, I'll request everyone to please make sure that you mute your mic so that we have a very clear line here, because I still hear a lot of background noise, right? So please make sure that you mute your mics. Okay, that's a small request to everyone in this line. Do you have anyone other than this, other than 3 people, Vignesh, Shiva, Narayana? Do you have anyone?
I think it is showing some Shravani video. I'm not sure.
Hey Shravani, you're there?
I think some noise still it is coming. Buzz
yep, I hear some buzz noise still there. So Shravani, you're there? Hello, Shravani. there? One minute. Let me right, and mean the time, guys, you can just keep on going through my profile, right? Okay, so right now, coming to me, I still hear some disturbances going on, guys. I believe that others are in mute, right?
See, it is right from the beginning I am getting that sound, Mr. Rupam.
Yeah, I know that. I'm just trying to see whether what best I can
maybe do. Yeah, now it's gone sometime again. Maybe somewhere it's fan sound, I believe.
Yep. So, hey, Hema, you there? Who is the administrator of this meeting? Hey, who is there from Aerosol? Administrator from Aerosol. Seriously, I really have to give this.
Right?
So is it the line clear, guys, or it's still making...
No, still the same.
Okay.
Sound is same, but voice is...
I know that. Only. I still see some background noise.
Yeah, it's audible, yeah. Not bad.
Okay, so let's not waste the time on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hema, who's on the administration? Still there is a background noise. Okay. Anyhow, if that is the thing, that make sure that you control. You will be able to see from where the noise is coming. It's not a matter of whether you make me organizer or not, Hema. If you make me organizer, I'll be able to present, but I'll not be able to control anyone because I can't see anything. Whoever log in iron, I'm not able to see that. In the country of administrator is someone else, you just made me as a presenter. Right? I see some kids crying. I don't know. Right? Okay, guys, so let's not waste time. Let's proceed forward, okay? So, guys, coming to me, you might have seen this is my scorecard, right? I am a Microsoft certified trainer. Let me first focus on this, right? If you have just seen the starting slide, it shows that I am a Microsoft certified trainer. Now, let me differentiate. There are a lot of courses that you learn from Microsoft technologies. That can be a .NET base, that can be, database, SQL server, it can be, administrator, Windows administrator, system developer. So once you learn this course, you write your certification, you became an MCP, Microsoft Certified Professional. But I'm a Microsoft Certified Trainer, MCT. The difference is that once you write your certification, you need not to rewrite your certification again and again. If you write today your Microsoft certified, database administration paper, you became an MCP, or you say that I'm an MCDBA, and lifelong you can use this logo. But whereas I cannot, I have to undergo a training in every 11 months, right? To retain my MCT cadre, I have to undergo a training. I have to train a batch. Batch has to perform on production. Depending on their performance appraisal, I get a cadre called as Microsoft Certified Trainer. I am an MCT with 9.8 GPA, gross percentage aggregate, and I am an A++ trainer. Every trainer is measured in the scale of 1 to 10, and I hold 9.8. That's my score, right? Plus, I have 1700 official hours of training. The training doesn't include, the training doesn't include the training that I'm taking online. This training includes, right? I hear that it might be from somewhere. You guys, please go on mute, right? On the top, once again, there is a green button which shows as a mic icon. If you are not talking, please make sure that you click on that mic icon and make it mute. Right? So as I was telling, I'm a 1700 official hours of training. That includes my 2 batches of HCL Technologies Chennai. I have taken 2 batches of Accenture. I have taken now 3 batches of Capgemini Mumbai and Pune. I have taken Tech Mahindra batches. These are my official training. Unofficially, what I'm taking the training now is an unofficial training. So unofficially, I have, I can say about more than 3,000 hours of unofficial training. In total, I have 4,500 hours of training experience, right? If I include my official and non-official training. So I'm not only a trainer, I also work as a project lead for one of the multinational company of the world, right? I hold 10 years of experience on Microsoft Dynamics platform. I've seen Microsoft Dynamics from the day one it penetrated in the market, from its CRM 3.0, from there the CRM 4.0, and then we have the CRM 2011, 2013, and recently the CRM 2015 release. So I have worked on all the platforms from CRM 3.0 to CRM 2015. I have did a lot of deployments as well as migration project. I have 11 big, large scales, implementation projects I have performed. So these are all big deployment projects. Deployment projects where I have more than 2 lakh users, 0.25 million users. So you can understand, it's not a 30 user project or a 100 user project. I have deployed for 2.5 lakh users such projects, which includes about 850 millions of records. You can understand that in a single day, 850 million. It's not a small number of records movement happening. So these type of projects I have handled. I've also handled a lot of integration projects with Salesforce, a lot of integration projects with SAP, custom development integration projects, right? So in single words, I have very good or enriched experience in Microsoft Dynamics platform, right? And currently I am on 2 big projects. I am also a subject matter expert for third-party companies. I have a subject matter expert for companies like OTSI, Object Technology Solution Corporation. We have Dhanush Infotech, right? We have Weissman Technology, right? There are a lot of 3 CMM level 3 companies in Hyderabad and India, right? Where I work as the subject matter experts, or I can say project lead, where I provide my rich expertise, for project guidance, how to deliver the project. So that's all about my background, right? Need not to discuss about my academics, because I'm a business management graduate, masters. I'm doing my doctorate now. I'm doing my PhD in business management. So that's all about me. Any doubt? Anyone would like to know anything about me? Or I believe that this will be good enough. My name is genuine, right? My name is genuine. I don't have any fake name in front and a back name. I don't have any awards like CRM Guru, #1 trainer of this world, right? Padma Shri, Padma Bhushan, or Bharat Ratna awards. What you see in Amirpet? In Amirpet, if you have ever gone, you'll be able to see CRM Guru, #1 trainer, right? 35 years of experience. When you go to the demo class, his age and the gauge doesn't suits. So I don't have any these type of awards. I'm a normal, professional, and I hold exactly 11 years now. June 21st, 2004 is my joining, right? So now you can calculate what is my experience, and that's it, right? In today's class, we will talk about the ground. We'll not talk about the sky. Remember that. I'll be more focused on ground. We'll talk about the reality, what exactly the solution is, what are the different companies who has implemented, what are the career scope that we have in this, what are the technologies that you need to know or you need to equip yourself, what are the expectations that we need to create before we join this course. Then we'll talk about whether this course suits to you or not, right? Okay. So that's the whole agenda for today's call, right? Okay. It might take about 45 minutes to 1 hour. So if you have this time, then I well appreciate. At any given time, you're open to ask me any doubts, Remember that in my class, ask doubts. Don't hesitate, right? You are not here for what I'm teaching. You're here for what you're learning. Remember this. That's the main motive of my class, right? Don't even hesitate to ask why it is CRM 4.0. Why not 4/0? Why not 4,0? Why only we use 4.0? So it's a valid doubt. You can ask me. Smallest of the smallest doubt you can raise. Okay? So you have the freedom to ask doubts in my class, right? I believe that everyone is Telugu, right?
Yes. No. English is not Telugu. English is
no problem. I'm also not a Telugu candidate. I'm also a resident Telangana state person. So NRT, I'm not an NRI, but I'm an NRT.
Right? I can understand though, but my Telugu is so bad that I prefer not talking in that. So that's the only thing.
No, I've been staying in Andhra or Andhra Pradesh, and later it's Telangana state for last 30 years, whatever my age is today. So I've been staying here. So officially and legally I'm a local candidate, but unofficially I'm not. Right? So that's good. Now let's proceed forward. Let's try to understand, any idea what exactly is the dynamics? Any of you? You have been in the CRM market for long, because I heard that you have a very good experience in Siebel. You have worked, few of them has worked on Siebel. So what exactly is this ERP, or what is a CRM? Any idea? Oh, that's someone's mic. Oh, now it's silent. Now it's good. Okay. Tell me.
Yeah.
Guys. Any idea what is the dynamics, or what is, you might
not much idea about dynamics, but about CRM, it's any industry, any organization to cater to its customer base. It needs some kind of software, some kind of tool, and we have like Siebel and like SAP CRM and things like that. So Dynamics, as I understand, is another software of the tool in the market in customer relationship management area. And I think it also has a wider tool to cover the ERP. Yeah, that's how much I know.
That's good. Now, basically, when you talk about ERP, Enterprise Resource Planning, right?
Yeah.
The word itself says enterprise means companies or any organization, right? Resources. What are the resources that is required to run a business? It can be a finance resource, it can be a manpower or human resource, it can be infrastructure, it can be your sales and distribution channel, it can be your storage warehouse, it can be your customers. All these are resources, and to plan this resource you have a solution or a concept called ERP. CRM is one of the module of ERP. It is one of the resource that every organization needs today, right? Whatever the organization might be, whether it's a manufacturing industry, whether it might be an airline industry or a customer service industry, whatever might be business today, right? You need to have CRM, because at last it is the customer who generates revenue for your business, right? So to have a customer, to handle a customer, you need to have a proper customer relationship software, because if your customer is happy, then only your brand would be created. That's the reason wherever you go to your Domino's counter, they say that we will make you 99.9% happiness guarantee, or else we'll make it correct, or we'll refund your money. Yesterday only I have seen that. So you see that everybody today is focusing on customer, whether it's a APS RTC or it's a local bank. You have a customer service. You call local telecom provider. Thank you for calling Airtel. How may I help you? The screen that they are using is a CRM. You go to a Samsung service center. You now deposit your phone because there is some technical problem. The screen that they are using is a CRM. So basically, any type of handling end-to-end customer request, it can be post-sales, it can be pre-sale, it can be within the sale, right? Before you start doing any sale or interacting your customer, you need to do some promotions, right? You need to hire Katrina Kaif, you need to do some advertisements, then you need to air those advertisements in TV and channels. By looking at those advertisements, people will get impressed, they'll start doing research, they'll call your call center to know about the product. You distribute some samples so that you try with them, they try the product and they feel that, hey, this product is good, they buy the product. After they buy the product, during the buying process, there are a lot of orders, invoice happens, a lot of interaction happens. After you sell the product, everything goes smooth, but there is a 10% chances that the smoothness might not be good and there might some disturbance happens. They try to resolve those issues, they call back to your customer care center, or your service representative goes to the client or customer's location. All these end-to-end are covered in a single process called as CRM. Now, as you know that in market you have a lot of CRM. You have SAP offering CRM, Microsoft offering CRM, Siebel offering CRM, PeopleSoft offering CRM, SAP offering CRM, Salesforce offering CRM, Sugar, it's a free CRM, Pronto CRM, Ramco CRM. You can find n number of CRM software in the market. Question raises is that which is the best, right? A DataQuest has made a survey. It's not that I have copied from somewhere. A DataQuest has made a survey and it was seen that Microsoft Business Solution is leading #1. Today, Microsoft Business Solution is nothing but your Microsoft Dynamics is scoring 86.5. That's the overall score. It has left your SAP a little bit behind. It has left your Oracle, which is nothing but Siebel and Oracle has got merged, and they have left them behind. The whole product was tested on product reliability, product performance, scalability, security features, and in every feature the assessment was made and it was seen that the business solution is leading the market. Why? Because it is the next wave. Today in 2011, what was the figure that we have? We have more than 1 million users, right, with 123,000 customers, about 1,200 software service partners in different locations. We have more than 50 languages supported, right, in 50 different markets. So it is the worldwide implementation happening left and right. Why? Because Microsoft Dynamics CRM is available in two flavors called as cloud services and on-premises services. For smallest of the smallest business, for example, let's take the example of Aerosol. Aerosol, is a small company, right? Aerosol is a small company, but they also have a customers. They have a lot of courses running, online course, offline classroom courses, course on Microsoft Dynamics, course on SAP, course on .NET, testing tools, a lot of students coming in, going out, all these they can maintain in a register or an Excel sheet. So they also need a CRM solution because their students are their customer. Now, do you feel that Aerosol can go ahead with a deployment model of where they have a server, 10 people working, there's a development project? No, not at all. Aerosol is not that much sound to have a dedicated server, dedicated resources to maintain server. So is it not that they have the right to use the software? So there comes the cloud services. So what Aerosol can do is that they can just take a monthly subscription for 5 users or 3 users, the director, the receptionist, and the administrator. They will have 3 licenses. They don't require any servers, any type of infrastructure. They can just need to have an internet. Whether they use a phone, smartphone, whether they use a laptop or any type of networking device, if they have a networking connection available to the device, they are ready to go ahead and handle their customers. They can arrange the demo classes from the Microsoft Dynamics. They can start sending message and email from the Microsoft Dynamics. They can do the follow-ups. They can send you some attachments. All these can be pitched up without any big infrastructure management, and hence those are called cloud services. So it is available in cloud. Not only in cloud, there are big companies who doesn't prefer cloud. They are enough capable of handling their own resources. They don't trust cloud because I don't know where the server is. I don't know where the data is saved. So I don't trust. My data is very important to me. I want to have it in my own premises. I'm capable of handling my data. So hence, Microsoft Dynamic CRM gives you an on-premises system. You can install Microsoft Dynamic CRM at your own premises within your office servers, and you can start hosting your own cloud for your own users. So not only offline, traditional client server architecture mode, you can also host a cloud mode, not at the Microsoft infrastructure, at your own office infrastructure. And that's the power. Today, we don't call CRM, we call this as an XRM platform. Remember that, XRM. So what is an XRM? So Microsoft is not only focusing on customer. Today, we are, rather than customer, it is a development platform. You can build in this a HR solution. In a Microsoft XRM platform, you can build an HR solution. Tomorrow, if Apollo Hospital requires a hospital management solution, a lot of doctors, a lot of patients, a lot of departments, multiple hospitals in multiple cities, I want a solution so that patient can, get the appointment alerts, patient can cancel the appointments, they can book an appointment from their mobile phone, they can download their medical reports. Apollo Hospital wants a strong solution. Rather than building those solutions on .NET or building on a Java platform or any other platform, you can start building them in CRM platform, or also called as XRM platform. It's a rapid application development platform. You can integrate business process like automation, automating alert, automating reports, right? Inbuilt business intelligence. You don't require any reporting analyst to pull reports and data. Automatically the system will pull for you. It will send the data exactly at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11, 1, 2, 3, every hour. It will send the reports by hospital, by doctors, by departments, which department we got how much collection. Or it will show the cases, last 1 hour, cases by subject, which subject we got what cases. All these inbuilt business intelligence, rapid process integration, any type of sequential process, when you know that step-by-step process needs to be done, system will start tracking those processes. In single word, you have whatever you can imagine, you can do with Microsoft Dynamics. And that is the reason Microsoft inserts a word called as Dynamic CRM. It doesn't say Microsoft CRM, it says Microsoft Dynamic CRM. The word dynamic means that a software that can be molded to any extended or any extension or any way, whatever way you want, you can change the software as per your need, right? So here, not only customer, you can create a partner relationship management, you can create a distributor relationship management, you can create a reseller, employees, fleet management, case management, whatever the solution you want to build, you can build in XRM platform. In single word, it is a development platform today. So rather than doing a development in .NET or Java, you can start doing the development on XRM platform. And whatever the solution that you'll be developing, these solution will be cloud-enabled solution, cloud-based. That means you need not to rewrite this program in Android so that it can be accessible over Android device. You need not to rewrite the whole coding for iOS so that it is accessed by the iPhone users. You just use the XRM's coding, right, which is nothing but a C# based coding, and you are good enough to create a solution for your client. Your work is to develop the solution as per client requirement. And in the next 45 days, I'll be teaching you how to develop these type of solution using an XRM platform. So your work is basically a development work. Now, coming to a coding, 80% you don't require any coding. Only 20% coding is required. To create a form, to design a form, to send an automatic SMS alerts or an email alerts, you need not to write a code. We use the concept called as customization, right? So you will be customizing the system. All these features are already available. You just need to configure those features. Why? Because rapid application development. you don't need to waste time on developing the same feature again and again, because these features are common features. Every business requires an automatic alerts. Every business requires an conditional based, trigger based approaches. So hence Microsoft has given you an inbuilt feature so that you can just configure them and you can start using it. So you need not to 90% of your coding part has been cut. If you do the same development in .NET or in Java, you have to develop from scratch. Here everything is pre-developed and it's given to you. You just need to configure those development areas. Once you start configuring it, the system will start working automatically. That's the reason that rapid application development word is used. You don't require to have years and years of project, 2 years. No, within 3 to 4 months, you can have a big organization running on Microsoft Dynamics CRM. Within night, you can have any one of the Varun Motors showroom. If you have been heard about any time, Varun Motors is a dealer of Maruti cars. They have a lot of showroom in Hyderabad, across Hyderabad. So, or Hyundai, Lakshmi Hyundai. So they are the dealers of Hyundai cars. They have 10 to 15 showrooms in Hyderabad. They want a solution to connect all the showroom. Within a night, you can offer them a solution over Microsoft Dynamics. And tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock, all the Lakshmi Hyundai showrooms of Hyderabad and India would be working on, they will be taking or booking the cars on Microsoft Dynamics. All the service centers, whichever car comes to the servicing center at service at tomorrow 10 o'clock would be done through Microsoft Dynamics CRM. So that's the power, right? In single word, it is one of the best, right, software we have in the market. It's a solution. Remaining 20% is a C# coding, right? So if you are not a technical guy, out of 1 to 10, you need to have a score of 3 to 4. Your expertise area should be 3 to 4. If you are able to understand how the coding happens, then definitely I'll be able to teach you the logics. Remember that I'm not here to teach you C#.NET, right? So 80% no coding, 20% you have a coding, and the coding is C#.NET. The another coding would be XML, and next we'll have a JavaScript. So you need to have 3 out of 10 in XML, 3 out of 10 in Java. You need to have 3 out of 10 in C#.NET. If you have this understanding of these technologies, then you will be good enough. Yes.
Yeah, Rupam, here I have one. Is it C#.NET or ASP.NET as well? Sorry?
C#.NET, not ASP.NET.
Okay. And here you mentioned XRM. That XRM code we use only for cloud-based applications as well as on-premises applications as well.
Yes, that's correct.
Is there any difference?
No difference.
In both the cases we use XRM.
Yes.
As well as and C#.NET.
That's correct.
Oh.
Right. So XRM is nothing but these are the dictionary or syntaxes that you will be doing a coding using C#.NET. So you need to have a C#.NET knowledge, and you will have extensive library, right? So these are the namespace library, XRM library, and you will be calling those libraries either using a web services, or you will be directly attaching this a service reference libraries, and you'll be start programming this in a C#.NET, right? So that's the power. Now this is a 2011 screen. Don't worry, I'll be teaching you 2015. That's the latest version, right? So your work is to develop such reports, such screen for your client. So if tomorrow if you get a petroleum client, you need to design the software as per the petroleum or oil industry client requirement. Tomorrow you get a client from hospitality industry, you need to design the software as per the hospitality industry. And it will be me who will be teaching you how to do that, how to deliver such solutions, right? So the whole course is divided into 2 parts called as functional, which is 80%, technical, which is 20%, right? Functional consultants are those consultants who will be going to the client location, understanding of client requirement, conversion of client requirement into technical terminologies, right? Understanding the business flow, designing those business flows using Microsoft Dynamics tools, right? So designing of forms, designing of workflow rules, reports, all these comes under the functional area. Even though we have some development, but still these are the responsibilities of functional consultant, or and next we have a technical consultant. Those who are on technical codings using a C#, .NET, or using a JavaScript or a XML based coding, we call them as technical consultant. So to be a technical consultant, you need to have a ample or optimal understanding of these codes. You should have been work, right? So that's the technical course. I will suggest to go with a techno-functional course, because every company you will be able to find a .NET resource. So you should know how the coding is done, where the coding is done, and how to get it inside the CRM, right? So I'll be teaching you from the scratch. You'll be able to understand. You need not to worry whether I don't know XML coding, so no problem. You will understand. That is the assurance I can give you. I don't know what is JavaScript coding, not a problem. You will learn. However, for C#.NET, you need to have a basic understanding, because that's an in-depth portion, right? So if you have a basic understanding, then you'll be able to understand here. Even though if you have never touched the C#.NET, you'll be able to understand it. But when it comes to a coding part, you might face a little bit difficulties, and you might need to take a help of Google, to search codes and do that. So that's the two courses, right? Combine. If you need to understand the functionality, once you understand the functionality, then only you will be able to do the coding, right? Any doubt till here before we move further? Any doubt?
Rupam,
yes.
Vignesh.
Yep.
So you say, even without the coding knowledge, we would still be able to utilize 80% of Microsoft Dynamics features and to customize. But then this coding is mostly required for the rest 20%.
Any integration, see, coding requires whenever you are integrating a third-party system, a solution that's there in .NET base or Siebel based solution. You want to move some data from Siebel CRM to Microsoft Dynamic CRM. Then you need to create some web. You have to call the web services. So for that you need to have a little bit knowledge about .NET. You need to also have a knowledge about REST APIs, SOAP APIs, right? So all these are there, right? Otherwise, when you talk about developing a solution within the CRM, then you need not to have any coding knowledge. You can be very well, go ahead and you can start, using it, right?
Okay, so it's like more of a standalone thing. We don't need much of coding to be done.
That's correct.
But as I understand, mostly I think we would have in 90% of the cases we would have some sort of integration, right? Like output integration.
It will be there. So that's the reason I'm telling you to learn. Go ahead with a techno-functional course. So where you will understand. So once you have an understanding how it is done, C#.NET you can learn anytime later, or in the future you can take help of any C#.NET resource in your organization, and you just need to tell them that what exactly need to be done, and you'll be able to see that they will give you the logic, and you can migrate that logic in the CRM, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now coming to the implementation, the net looks to be slow. I've just typed in the Google Microsoft Dynamic Customer Success Story. Today in India, I'll just start with India. We have ASL, we have Vodafone, we have Bharati AXA, Bajaj Allianz, ING Vaishya Bank, right? We have India Bulls Housing Loan or India Bull Property. We have Indian Oil Corporation. All these big companies are today with Microsoft Dynamics CRM. Worldwide, you'll be able to see BMW, you'll be able to see Nissan, you'll be able to see all big airline, right? Your Municipal Corporation of London, right? Your all your central libraries, universities, whatever might be the organization, all these organizations are now today on Microsoft Dynamics CRM. You can see that, you can check the industrial verticals from a hospitality industry to the healthcare to the government, education, financial, media, manufacturing, logistics, all type of industries are available. You can see that there are more than 49 pages are there. You can scroll to 1 page, 2 page, and you can see that this will start refreshing, and you can look on the case studies, right? You can see some companies coming up. Why don't it's taking time? There's a lot of disturbance happening in the Microsoft server. So in your free time, you can go ahead. Which are the big companies today? You can see that, right? You can just place your mouse over it and it will start showing which company. Georgian wine producer, right? You can see that Venti jeweler CRM case study. See Volvo Microsoft Dynamic CRM case study. You can right click and you can click on. It will be Volvo. Volvo is also on Microsoft Dynamic CRM, right? Keep on placing your mice. It's a financial go. Bekias, Metro Bank. You have your Metro. Turkish Airlines. You can see that Turkish Airlines choose Microsoft CRM for its corporate customer loyalty, right? I'm just placing my mouse over it, the box, and you can see that there's a Hoover coming up, a tooltip coming up on the screen. You can check it out. So you can check it out that these companies, right, today have Microsoft Dynamic CRM installed. I'm just on the 7th page. I'm clicking on the 13th page. So worldwide, you have a lot of implementation, right? So just check it out. I'm not, Microsoft Dynamic CRM connects mainly directly to the customers. You have Metro Bank, few of them which I know from UK, right? So these are the different customers today in Microsoft Dynamics, right? Coming to the job opportunity, right? If you are in India, right, within 20 days of your course completion and you roll out your resume, if you don't get interview calls, 20 interview calls from big companies like TCS, Infosys, Microsoft, HCL, Cognizant, Sierra Atlantic, CSE, Deloitte, Dell, right? If you don't get call from these big companies, you will get your fees 100% refund. That's the assurance I can give you, right? You have.
This is not a global offer.
It's not a global offer. I don't know about the UK market, right? Because most of my students are from India, so I give them that confidence. No question asked. The meeting is getting recorded.
Yeah, that's right? Good actually.
So you need not to worry whether I lose money in this course, because after doing this course, whether I have a scope or not. I'm not talking about small companies like Salt Technology, right? In Technology, CR Technology, ER Technology, Home Technology, Dye Technology, Mike Technology. No, not the small companies of Banjara Hills, Jubilee Hills, Somajigoda, Pune based somewhere. No, I'm talking about big multinational companies. If you don't get a call, just come back to me and say that, sir, I'm not getting any enough calls. You told me 20 calls. I didn't even got 5. No question asked. Your fees is refunded. That's the job scope in this market. The interviews will be very easy to clear. You don't have much stronger resource in the market, and hence my classroom will give you 3.5 years of confident knowledge set. I'll be offering you, after completion of 45 days class, you can put confidently 3.5 years of Microsoft Dynamics CRM technology in your resume. In my class, if you join, I'll be showing you live servers. I'll not allow you to touch those servers, but you'll be seeing it, right? You'll be seeing those servers. I'll be showing you live work, live projects, the projects that I'm undergoing, how much I'm charging. Each projects you'll be able to see. So you'll be able to see the live projects that I've been working on. For example, you can see that this is the project that I'm working on from Sulzer Technology, right? This is my profile set, my passport number. I have been in US, I have went there, right? You can see that the negotiations prices also, you can see that. Please find my prices for 4 weeks, for around 30 days. I'm charging 10 lakh rupees after all tax deduction, visa, return airfare, and per diem is $80 per day. Extra should be borne by the organization. If they want an hourly billing, I charge $100 to $120 per hour, subject to minimum of 40 hours per week. Again, my visa, my stay has to be, accommodation has to be borne by the company, excluding not included, excluded my $80 to $100 per diem charge per day, right? So offshore, if I need to travel based out of Hyderabad, then they need to fly me from here. I charge $25 to $30 per hour, minimum to 40 hours per week. I can see that and see that what they have offered me. So kindly find our offer on Microsoft Dynamic CRM. 30 days, consultation fee of 5 lakhs plus service tax. 61,800 rupees is the service tax. So total 5 lakhs 61,000. Per diem, they will pay me $75 per day. Accommodation, airfare, visa will be borne by the Surza Technology. Hourly billing, $25 per hour. Offshore development, 4 visits in a month to Chennai. Accommodation, airfare will be borne by the Surza Technologies. You can see surjatechnologies.com. Right? Still, there is a lot of negotiations, and after that, they have revised. As per our telecom communication, the revised consulting fee is 6 lakh rupees. So, without tax. For 1 month, I charge this much, right? You can see that. So this is my passport and I need to send. Thanks for your passport. As discussed, kindly postpone your vacation. I was about to go on a vacation. They postponed, right? My payment terms, when they have to release what, right? All these agreements. The invoice has been submitted to our finance team and the courier will reach to in Friday. I will review the proposal below and revert to you. So a lot of these things they have sent to the check. So I'm not a dummy candidate, guys. I'm working on real time, as clear as that. With me, you will get a solid knowledge that I can assure you. By this time, I have not even started the A of Microsoft Dynamics CRM. It's all about the marketing strategy that I have been speaking on. But still, by this time, you would have understood whether I can really teach or I cannot teach. Right? So, with me, number 1, you will get a real-time exposure. Number 2, everyday class will be recorded and you will be getting your recordings after the class. I will not be sending a recording of last batch, previous batches, no. Live classes will be recording the way we are recording this demo class. You can see that, Microsoft CRM 7th March, Microsoft CRM 10th March, Microsoft CRM, AS2 24th March, 31st March, all these videos, right? If I open one videos, I'm just opening with the VLC player, right? You can see that these videos will be available to you. You will be getting these videos, right? 58-minute videos. I've just opened, I don't know how much fast it will stream. Right? I can hear your typing sound. Somebody's typing sound. SDK with this version. This is the whole problem with Microsoft. Need to reinstall the whole Visual Studio. So everyday class will be recorded like this, and you will be sent a video so that you can refer. You can see those. If you have missed something in the class, then definitely I know that everybody is a working environment. You have your family to take care. You have your work to be handled. So you might not get enough preparation time. So that's the reason that your class will be recorded and it will be sent to you as a copy. So you will be getting your videos every day. The only condition is that do not share or do not make copies of these videos and start loading in YouTube's or any other location. It is only meant for your personal use so that you learn whatever you're paying. I want that it should be worth enough for you to do that. So you have those.
Yeah, we will make sure because we will not make any competitors.
Right. So see, if you collect this all 45 videos and if you roll out, then nobody will join my class, guys. As simple as that. Right. Everybody will refer to the video.
We don't want to make any competitors. So,
right. So please, I'm doing for your goodness. So please, it's a win-win situation. I want that you should win. I want that I should also win. It's a win-win situation for both, and that is the strategy we'll be approaching. Right. Coming to your access and everything, I'll be creating your online access. You will be practicing from online, right? From your home, from your office, from your mobile phone, whatever device you are using, you'll be able to access the CRM server, right? All your course materials in a soft copy will be shared over the Google Drive. You will download the books, you will download the materials. I'll give you a lot of materials, not only materials, I'll give you some ebooks, a lot of ebooks from different authors, right? So that you can refer those ebooks, right? So in single word, you will get enough tons to work on. So by this time you might be thinking that, oh, very good, it's a good one, we can join, right? But no, there are 3 rules that you have to follow in my class if you are joining. Otherwise, please do not join. I am not the right trainer for you. Number 1, believe in the trainer. It is my plane, I am the pilot. I will decide how to fly this plane and to safely land to your destination. You have come up with a destination and you have already disclosed that destination to me, that hey Rupam, I want to reach here. Please guide me. I'll follow your instruction. Please make sure that I reach my destination. So it is my duty to make sure that to safely land to your destination. If I skip 2 topics, can you catch me? Definitely not, because you don't know the subject. You should have a trust in your trainer, saying that my trainer will teach the best. He will not skip the subject, right? So first, believe on the trainer. Second, believe in yourself. When your trainer is giving you an assurance saying that there's a lot of job opportunities, work hard with me for the next 45 days, I can assure you that, if you don't get interview calls from big companies, I'll give you fees back. If your trainer can take this much risk to give your fees back and everything, then you should also have a belief in yourself, saying that yes, it's a good technology, I can live and I can work on. Can't I clear 20 interview calls? Out of 20, can't I clear 1 interview call? So you should have that faith in yourself. Last, every day I want 1.5 hour time from your life, right? Today you join, tomorrow you say that, hey, I am busy in my work, hey, I am going to my akka wala, baba wala sister's marriage, today my health is not good, today I have to take my daughter to hospital. If you give me this bullshit reasons, please do not join my class. I want that you should be regular in my class. 1 day, 2 days, I can take your excuses, but not more than 2 days. I do understand that sometimes even I will have some problem in my projects, right? I might cancel a class 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, done. If something has to be regular, please do not join. I want a dedicated effort has to be there from your side too. So if you have this dedicated offer, please join my class. I'll be giving you homeworks. You have to do the homeworks, right? As you are all responsible trainees, I can understand that you have a lot of other works. I'll give you 2 days time for you to do your homework, and I'll catch hold your neck on the 3rd day. So please make sure that you do your homeworks, ask a lot of doubts, right? I can assure you that I can answer 99.99%. I'll be able to answer all your questions. But remember that I'm not also a CRM guru, right? I implemented 11 to 15 projects. I've been taking 4,500 training hours. But learning is a ongoing or development process, right? So yeah. I hold. Yep.
Hello.
Go ahead.
Yeah, please. Okay.
So ask me doubts. Don't hesitate. Whichever doubt it is there, ask me. Not a problem. If I don't know something, I'll tell you that I don't know. I need to do a research and I'll get back to you. But that situation will never come. Remember that. Okay. Till this training career, I never had such situation where I have to tell my trainee that I'll go back, I'll do a research and I'll come back. At least I have that confidence, and that's with that confidence I keep on telling you, ask me as much that doubt as you can. Right? So yeah. That's it, guys. Any doubt?
Yes. First, I would like to know what is all the areas you are going to cover in Dynamics, and for example integration, and what kind of areas you are going to cover, and what is the development architecture. Is it client and server based, each developer will have their own local data, how it will happen, those kind of work I would like to know.
Definitely. First thing, now let's draw some clear lines. Anything regarding the fees, anything regarding timelines, anything regarding the course syllabus sheet, my administrator Hema would be taking care. Anything related to the subject, it's me. Anything related to your access, it's me. Right? Now coming to the syllabus sheet, you can ask Hema to send the syllabus sheet, but still I'll give you an overview. I'll be teaching as per the Microsoft certified curriculum. I'll be also providing you a certification assistance. Suppose you want to clear your certification, I'll make sure that 100% you will clear those papers. So I'll provide you those assistance, right? You'll be clearing your MB2 papers, right? Latest papers I'll be helping you. I'll give you the paper numbers. I'll give you the paper syllabus sheet. So in the functional module, we'll be covering sales, service, marketing, administration, workflows, and all configuration and customization. That's in the functional module. In a technical module, we'll talk about installation and configuration. We'll talk about your client-side scripting, which is a Java-based script, Java scripting. We'll talk about server-side scripting, which is nothing but .NET-based scripting. We'll be using plugin registration tools. We'll be using Microsoft Visual Studio 2013 for doing our programming. Right? I'll be also teaching you the database administration, which will be, Microsoft SQL Server, right, where all your CRM data is stored, right? So those will be, right? So you'll be also working on reporting using Microsoft Reporting Services or SSRS, SQL Server Reporting.
I think very noisy.
Yeah, all of a sudden the voice,
Okay.
It's not at all audible now.
Okay, now is it clear?
Yeah, no.
Okay, so you'll be learning SSRS reporting with SSRS, right? Client-side scripting with XML and Java-based JavaScripts, server-side scripting with C#.NET. We'll be using a lot of tools, external tools like plugin registration tools, to create some plugins and right. So these will be in a technical class. If it is
I think it's not audible. No.
Is it for everyone?
Hello?
Because I am speaking very louder. It should be
That
crystal
noise is
clear.
coming
some background noise now.
Background, there's a
Hissing sound.
so hissing sound. I believe somewhere from any one of the mic, because my system is very clear. Because I do take online classes, so I make sure that my system sound, I use noise cancelling mics. From the next class onwards, you'll be able to, not even hear anything. So from my side, I can assure that everything is clear, guys. So others has to put on mute, right? So you people are not placing on mute. That's the whole thing. So if you put on mute, then everything will go clear. Right? So
From my side, I put on mute for a long time.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, even I was muted.
So maybe from the organizer part. So I have to take a left and right class for them.
Yeah, now it's clear. Now it's clear.
Okay, that's good then. So all these you learn server-side scripting, as I told you, with .NET, client-side scripting with JavaScript and XML, reporting with SSRS, right? External tools, plugin registration tools, and a lot of other tools. We'll be using it. And database administration or Microsoft Dynamics data administration we'll learn with SQL Server, right? So these are some technologies that you'll learn. If it is on-premises, then you can have a client server based where you'll be having a server. You can directly contact the server. You can start, log into the database. You can create an external database connection with the third-party applications. A lot of things can be done. If it is a cloud-based, then in that case you have to use web services, right? To connect to those clouds, you can directly cannot connect to any of the database in the cloud. So those can be done. Okay.
Okay. So are you going to teach web services?
I'll not be teaching you the web service definition language. I'll be teaching
my meaning is not definition. I mean in terms of Dynamic CRM, how to integrate with other like CBL or any other system, whatever you mentioned, REST or SOAP APIs using that, are we going to have?
Yes, we are going to have one integration class, one or two integration class, where I'll be showing you how to use your web services to connect any third-party applications.
Okay, with with practical example.
With practical example, that's correct.
Okay. So, are we teaching on-premises or cloud? Both.
You will be both. I have my on-premises on my VMware, right? I have installed a copy in my VMware, and for training purposes, I'll be using the cloud. 80% there'll be no differences. Only 20% cases there'll be some little differences. Other one, everything will be fine.
Okay. I think, as a general knowledge, I don't know about Dynamics, but cloud and on-premise would be different, right? The way deployment.
It is same, but the deployment method will be different.
Okay, but development is same in both the cases.
It's both the cases.
Fine.
Anything else, guys?
Yeah, I think that's those are my doubts. Vignesh and Shiva, if you have anything, please carry on.
Rupam, so all the necessary software and things that the trainee needs to have, would it be created like in a virtual machine, or would you give the software so that we install it in our laptop here for our training and practice and things?
Microsoft Dynamic on-premises software, right?
Okay.
I'll create a cloud trial version for you. It's a cloud-based, and you'll be getting access. If you want to install, then you need to have a licensed OS, server OS. You need to have licensed Microsoft SQL database or SQL server. You need to have Microsoft Dynamic CRM software. So all these are CRM softwares. I am against piracy, so I'll not provide you those. If you are able to get from your site, then definitely I'll show you the method how to install it.
Okay. So that means you would host it somewhere and then you'll be able to log in and...
Yes, that's correct. I'll be creating a cloud-based login, and you'll be able to log in through your cloud-based environment.
Okay.
If you want to install in your laptop, then you need this software. If you can get those software, then I can show you how to install it.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Then it would be 1.5 hours class for 5 days a week, is it? 5 days a week?
Monday to Friday, right?
Yeah.
Timings, as I told you that, you have to decide with Hema, because I have a lot of other batches running. I'm packed with 3 other batches, 2 on-premises classes, 2 online batch, you all with the 5th batch. So she will be, adjusting the timing, right?
Okay.
So just talk to her on the timing part, because first of all, the demographic timing changes. You are in UK and I am in India, so somebody has to have to extend, either you or me. So that will be decided by her. So just talk to her. That will be 1.5 hour class, or that's a 2 hour class, but not more than 2 hours, because I don't believe in 3 hour classes. Nothing goes in your brain after 2 hours. Right?
Yeah.
So, anything else, guys?
Rupam.
Yes.
Rupam, Shiva here.
Yeah, Shiva, tell me.
The version of certification, I know that 2011, 2013 or 2015, all are pretty much similar. So we would be focusing on 2013 or 2011 or 2015.
We will be focusing more on 2013, right? Because most of the projects are now on 2013. 2015 was a recent release, and you know that whenever a new software is released, no company will directly move on. It's not like a Samsung mobile phone that a new version comes and everybody jumps on it. It is a business application. So unless and until these softwares are stable, there is a lot of if all the security issues are patches. So after this, Microsoft declares the software is stable, then only company will start migrating. So there is a very minute difference between 2013 and 2015. However, you will focus on 2013, and I'll teach you on 2015 also. So focus is on 2013 platform.
Bluetooth?
Yes. Yes, I can hear you. Yes, lady. I heard a lady voice.
Okay. Hello.
Yeah, I just heard a lady voice. Okay. Any other doubts, guys?
Yeah, that was certification. You provide any material or something like that? I mean, after finish this course, we would like
to have from India. Now let's go ahead and stop the recording. Hi Shravani, you have been a passive listener. I've been asking everyone who there, nobody's. Okay, go ahead Shravani.
Yeah, actually I had some issues with my system, so I was not able to talk. Now, am I clear?
Very good, you're clear.
Yeah, actually I have a question. I'm very much interested in learning this CRM.
Okay.
But I think I want to have these sessions during weekends, so it will be possible for me. Do you offer the weekend sessions?
Are you based in India or you're outside India?
Within India.
Okay, that's good. So as I told you that, all the timing part, please contact my administrator.
Sorry Rupam, I'm not able to hear you.
All timings, please contact my administrator. Right? Anything related to timing, fees, right? You have to talk to my administrator, Hema. Right? So she will be giving you whether weekend is possible or not, or what's the approach, right? Whether it will be daily classes, whether it's weekend classes. So she will be trying to find out all the possible things. So she would be able to give you the required information. Okay?
Okay.
Any other doubts?
Thank you.
So looks like that.
Rupam, I'll have to drop off now.
100% even me too. I'm also late to the office very much today because of this class.
Yeah.